Right, I'm back now. Like I said, I was going to show you how to do the doily, which is quite easy to do. I'm going to use the brown. I've just attached one doily onto my flower. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with it, but I've done that. And I'm also going to show you how to make the, it's called the bullion button. So you can make your own button, but it's a way of doing it, and these are loops. So I'm going to show you how to do that as well. But I'll come back and teach you that one. Now, for now, I'm just using, I mean, you can use any crochet hook, it doesn't matter. I'm using a small one. I might just see if I've got one slightly bigger. I have heaps of them somewhere, but like normal, I can never find what I'm looking for. Oh, wait a minute. Let me just see. See. There's 2 or 3 here. Thing is, I don't want one that's... Oh, here's one. This might do me. This is the one I generally use. This is a... I can't even see the size anymore, can I? Yeah, a 6. Now, normally I would cast on doing 2 stitches. I would wrap the wool around twice, take the back stitch to the front stitch, and I'm cast it on, and then I would do like that. But I'm not going to do it. Do you know what? I'm going to use a smaller one because that's too big for this cotton. I'm not going to do it like that. Today we need to do the centre. Let me just show you the centre of these. I'll show you that one because it's a bit better. It's quite chunky. It looks like you've got a ring in there, and the way to do that is you wrap the wool around your finger. Now I'm going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times. Then take it off your finger. You're putting your needle in, hooking it onto the wool, pulling it through, wrap it round once and make your first stitch. So we'll do that again slower because I made a mistake the first time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Take that off, put the long wool to the back, pop your needle through, pick that stitch up, pull it to the front, keep hold of this in your left hand, wrap the wool around so the needle goes under the wool, not over, but under the wool, and then pull that stitch through. So that's your first stitch. Then the needle goes back into the centre, wrap the wool, it goes over the wool next, pull it through, and then under the needle and pull that through the first and the second stitch. Now you've got a couple of stitches on there, now you can work. It's just that start. Okay, so the needle goes through the centre of the hole, the needle goes on top of the wool, pull it through, under the wool, pull your first stitch, and straight away pull it through to your second stitch. So I'm going to repeat that, and this is how you do it. Through the centre, over the wool, pull it through, under the wool, pull it through the first and second stitch. And I've lost some of the threads there. This is cotton wool that I'm doing. Just let me go back and do that again. Sorry, nearly did that wrong. Okay, so it's through the centre, over the wool, pull the wool through, under the wool, pull it through the first, and then pull it through the second stitch. And what you're doing is you're going all the way around to make a circle. Through the centre, over the wool, pull it through, under the wool, pull it through the first and the second stitch. Through the centre, over the wool, pull it through, under the wool, 2 stitches. Centre, over, pull through, under, through both stitches. Centre, over the wool, pull through, under the wool, 2 stitches. Centre, over the wool, pull through, under the wool, 2 stitches. It's the easiest way I can teach you. Centre, over the wool, pull through, under the wool, pull through, 2 stitches. Okay, centre, over the wool, pull through, under the wool, 2 stitches. Now, we've more or less got our circle. Don't worry about this, you can trim that off. I'm just going to move it. You can move it round so you get a little bit more. Stretch it round, just pull it round, or I can get several more stitches on there. Through the centre, over the wool. Pull the wool through, under the wool. 2 stitches. Through the centre, over the wool, pull through, under the wool, 2 stitches. Through the centre, over the wool, pull it through, under the wool, 2 stitches. And I could get a couple more in there. Under, over, pull through, under, 2 stitches. I'm going to get one more, I think, in there. Like that. Now we're back to where we started. Just pull it again, because you need to catch this first stitch. So put your needle through the first stitch. And you see, I've not caught just the first bit, I've caught the second bit. So that's the front of the stitch and the back of the stitch. Wrap your needle, the wool under your needle, pull that through, and then pull it straight through the next stitch. I wonder if that's Wendy. Not yet. Now what we need to do, sorry, you have to be careful of wool, right. Now what we need to do is we make 3 stitches. 1, wrap the wool, the needle under the wool, pull it through, 2, under the wool, pull it through, 3. Wrap the wool around the needle, so you're going under the wool, and take it back through the hole. Catch the thread, pull it through, and you've got 3 stitches. Wrap the wool around the needle, 1, then pull it through 2 stitches, and then 2 stitches. Wrap the needle under the wool, through the middle, catch it, pull it through, then you go 1 stitch, wrap round, 2 stitch, wrap round, 2 stitch. And that's 3. 1, 2, 3 lots that I've made. Then you do 1 stitch, 2 stitch. So now I'm just going to show you on here. What I've done is I've done the first, this is the first section. Oh, it's that way. So I've just done them 3 lots there, 3 lots of 3. Now we've done the 2 stitches, and now we're going to go on to these 3 here. So again, wrap the wool round, back through the middle, catch it, pull it back through, under the wool, do your first stitch, under the wool, take 2 stitches off, under the wool, take 2 stitches off, and you need to do 2 more like that. Wrap round in the centre, pull it through, 1, 2, 3. Wrap round, centre, pull through, 1, 2, 3. Then do 2 stitches. Now what we're going to do is we must keep this tight together, so you keep pushing it round onto that ring. So you've done your 2 stitches, now you're doing a 3rd set of these. Wrap round through the centre, pull it through, 1 stitch, then 2 stitches, then 2 stitches again. Round through the centre, 1, 2, 2. Wrap round through the centre, pull it through, 1, 2, 2, and then do 2 stitches. Now we need 7 lots of these, but so far we've got 1, 2, 3, and we need to get 7 onto that ring. It is tight fitting, but it works. Okay, wrap round the needle, back through the centre, pull it through, take 1 off, wrap it round, take 2 off, take 2 off, wrap it round, back through the centre, take 1 off, take 2 off, take 2 off, wrap it round, back to the centre, take 1 off, 2, 2, and then do 2 single stitches. Like that. So that's now 4. We still need to push that onto that ring. Push it right on and then go again. Like that. So I've done the next 3, and it's 2 single stitches. And push that round, just keep pushing that round. It will go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2 more to go. That's a lot, but we need the 7. So we go round the needle, push through the middle, pull it back through. 1, 2, 2. I'm a really fast crochet. I do it extremely fast, to be honest, when I'm not showing somebody how to do it. But it's just the way I was taught. 1, 2. Now, let's have a look. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is our last set, and we really need to pull that round. It won't break or anything. Okay, so our last set, wrap round through the centre, pull it through. 1, take 2, take 2. This is our last set. There, we've done it. And then you still do 2 stitches at the end. And then what you do is you go back to the very beginning. There's your first 3. And you just hook your needle. Don't put anything on it. You got 1 stitch. Go through that first stitch. Wrap it round. Pull it through. And take that back stitch off. And there you've you've completed the first ring. Now, we don't move on from there and go round. We turn this over, and you're going to go back on yourself. So you do 1, 2, 3 stitches, and you see where you've put the hole? You know where you put the 2 stitches? 2 stitches, 2 stitches, 2 stitches, 2 stitches. It's left like quite a hole. As long as you've got 3 of those rows, sets of 3 there, and then a hole, you're fine. So we do 3 stitches, wrap the needle round, go through the hole, the first hole, and you're repeating the whole process again. Take 1 off, take 2 off, take 2 off. Wrap round through the hole. 1, 2, 2. Oops, sorry about that. Because it's cotton thread that you can pull them sometimes. So I've done my first set of 3, okay? So what we've done is we've completed this. Now we're doing this section, and as you can see, you've 2 lots of 3 in the 1 hole, but in between the 2 sets of 3 you have 2 stitches. That's what makes that gap. So that's my first set of 3. Then you go 1 stitch, 2 stitch, and back in the same hole. 1, 2, 2. Make sure I catch that, all them threads, that's it. Again, you've 2 more of those to do. 1, 2, 3. Just watch you catch all your threads. So I've done my first set of 3, 2 stitches, and my second set. So I've got to do 1 more. And then 2 stitches. So what I've gone and done now is this set here, and we've got to do that in each of the holes. See where the holes are? 2 lots of 3 in each hole until you get back to the beginning. So I'm just gonna do that again. You wrap your needle round, you go down the next hole. You can see where the next hole is because it's where there's a point. See there? So wrap that around. Take 1, take 2, take 2, and we've got to do 2 more of those. Another one. So that's my first set of 3. See how quick they are? And then what I'm doing is 2 stitches and back in the same set, in the same hole. 1, 2, 2. These are doilies are so quick and easy to make. You could make yourself a whole batch in a night. I mean, all patterns differ. I'm just showing you a basic pattern. 1, 2. So that's my first double set, which is this. That's my second double set, which is this. And we have to continue till we meet it back up here. So I've done my 2 stitches. Now I'm going into the next hole. Oops. That's the one. These grow pretty quick. Now, when I was a teenager, I made all of my own jackets and clothing with the... Well, I used to sew my own skirts and trousers, make my own things. And then I used to do my crocheting. It's when the crocheting was all the rage. You know, everything was made, your jackets and tops were crocheted. And I used to make all mine and put tassels on them and everything. Okay, 1, 2, that's my next set done. 3 sets, and it starts to look like a hectagon. There's the next set of holes. If you can't see them, just pull it apart and you'll see it like that. Once you get your first set of 3 in, you're fine. Now what I will do is I will slow this section down. I'll slow it down every now and again. So that you can see exactly what I'm doing. if you make a mess or cock up of it, just take it off. Just take it all off and go back to where you started. That's no problem. That one. I'm somehow not catching a thread there, and it could be that one is loose, so I'm just going to take that back. Got it. You can see how fast these can grow. Right, now we're back to the beginning, and all you do is you go through that first hole in the first set of 3. Through there, catch your wool and bring that section there. Okay, so that gives you this hole, this hole, this hole and this hole. Now we're going to do this loop, because that's all you've got. We've finished the flower. Don't turn it around this time, keep it stay as it is. Keep it as it is, and you do 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Keep just one stitch on your needle, in through the first hole, catch your thread, bring the back one over the front, and that's your first loop done. Then you do, sorry, I didn't catch that bit there. I still haven't caught that bit of thread there. Then do 6 again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Through the first hole, wrap your wool around, catch it, back over front, you're done. That's 2 loops done. And then you just go around the whole set until you've finished. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Through the hole, wrap your wool around, pull it through, and then okay, so you've got that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Through the hole, pull it through. I think I did it like that. I think I did that one wrong there, didn't I? Sorry. And then pull it back through. Yeah, I did. Yeah, but never mind. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Through the hole, catch your thread, bring it through, back over the front. Okay. Oh, keep losing a thread or 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, 5, 6. Through the hole, back through. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I need to get this finished because I want to be able to share it with you. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So there you see it's split again of the thread. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 through the hole. You just have to make sure you catch that back stitch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Right, we're back to the beginning. You still go into that hole and bring that through. And then what you do is you go into the first loop that you made, bring that through, fasten that off like that, and there you go. Chop that, pull that out, fasten that off, take your needle, where's my big needle, and I can hopefully thread it, that's through, and then all I do is I run the needle with a bit of thread down into the actual doily. Come on quickly because I don't want to run out. Oh, come on. There. Pull that down. Chop that off. And then you just pull that. Pull the doily out. You're stretching it basically into the shape it should be. And then all I'm going to do is share that with you. And that's how you do them. They're very, very easy. And very quick to make. Hopefully you've seen that. And they're a nice doily, a nice size. I hope that's helpful. Thanks for watching, take care, and I'll speak to you soon. Bye bye for now.